sleep. I am young Homer, here to guide you into a new chapter of the rise and fall of Zeus. Tonight, we begin Series 8, Implications of Zeus's Actions, Seen and Unseen, Consequences, with Episode 64, Pandora's Box, Zeus's Unintended Chaos. In this tale, we see Zeus's attempt to humble humankind by sending Pandora, a beautiful mortal created by the gods, gifted with charm and curiosity. She arrives with a mysterious box, sealed tight, but brimming with unknown contents. Despite Zeus's intentions, what lies within this box will unleash a world of unforeseen chaos and sorrow, a ripple that will affect gods and mortals alike. This is a story of curiosity, consequence, and the release of both darkness and hope upon the world. As we enter this tale of hidden powers and unintended outcomes, allow yourself to settle deeply into the warmth of your bed, feeling safe, supported, and calm. Close your eyes if you wish, and take a slow, deep breath in, letting calm expand through your chest, as steady as the quiet before a secret is revealed. As you exhale, release any remaining tension, allowing your body to grow heavy, sinking into stillness and ease. This is your time to rest, to let go, and to find peace. Now, focus on the gentle rhythm of your breath, each inhale and exhale as quiet and curious as a whisper in the night. Take a slightly deeper breath in, letting it fill you fully, and hold it softly for a moment. Then, as you exhale, imagine any tightness melting away, leaving only warmth and tranquility. One more time, breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, feel yourself sinking further, calm and serene. Now let's guide each part of the body to soften, inviting rest with every breath. Start with your forehead, allowing it to relax completely as you exhale. Move to your jaw, releasing any tension, letting it rest gently. Now, bring awareness to your shoulders. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let them fall gently, as though settling like petals onto soft earth. Allow your arms and hands to grow heavy, resting peacefully by your sides. Notice the steady rise and fall in your chest and belly, inhaling as your belly rises, and on the exhale, releasing any last bits of tension, feeling light and free. Shift your focus to your hips and thighs, letting them sink deeper into the bed, fully supported and relaxed. And finally, bring your attention to your calves, feet, and toes, allowing them to release completely, grounded and calm. Now, imagine yourself in a quiet golden meadow at dusk, where the last light fades gently over the horizon. the distance you see Pandora, her gaze fixed on the small ornate box before her, the weight of the unknown calling to her. She reaches forward, hesitant yet compelled, and as the lid opens, shadows pour forth, filling the air around her. But there, at the bottom of the box, a single light remains, hope, small yet unyielding, glowing brightly amidst the darkness. With each breath, feel yourself surrounded by this quiet scene, as though you too stand in the balance between mystery and revelation, holding on to the light within. Inhale deeply, letting the calm and strength of the moment fill you. And exhale, feeling grounded, steady, and fully at ease. With your body relaxed and your mind open, allow the story to guide you into this world of curiosity, consequence, and quiet resilience, where hope endures, even in the face of unknown challenges. Take one last deep breath in and let it out softly. Now, let us begin. Zeus's rule over Olympus had not been without challenges. In his quest to maintain order among mortals and immortals alike, Zeus faced growing resentment and defiance, especially from Prometheus, the titan of foresight. Prometheus had already defied Zeus by gifting fire to humanity, empowering mortals with knowledge and the means to fend for themselves. This act of rebellion planted seeds of pride and independence within mortals, which Zeus saw as a potential threat to the delicate balance he maintained. Determined to counteract Prometheus's influence and instill caution within humanity, Zeus devised a plan, a creation as beautiful as it was dangerous. He ordered Hephaestus, god of the forge, to craft a being so captivating that none could resist her. The other gods contributed to this creation, each bestowing a unique quality: beauty from Aphrodite, grace from Hera, musical charm from Apollo, and intelligence from Athena. They named her Pandora, meaning all gifted. Her presence alone was a marvel, an embodiment of divine grace and charm, created to captivate mortals and gods alike. But Zeus had one more gift for her, an ornate box, bound with warnings and forbidden to be opened, a vessel that held within it the consequences of Prometheus's defiance. Pandora herself did not know the nature of the box, only that it was precious and sacred, a gift from the king of gods. Zeus intended Pandora to be the reminder, a balance to the unrestrained gift of fire, instilling within mortals a respect for limits and an understanding of the consequences of curiosity and disobedience. Pandora was sent to Earth as a companion to Epimetheus, the brother of Prometheus. Epimetheus, though warned by his brother never to accept gifts from the gods, was immediately captivated by Pandora. Her presence was mesmerizing, her laughter like music, her beauty unparalleled. Epimetheus welcomed her eagerly, grateful for such a gift, believing that her arrival was a blessing rather than a trap. But Pandora's curiosity grew. She often glanced at the box, feeling an inexplicable pull toward it. The warnings etched on its surface only heightened her desire to understand its secrets, her thoughts consumed by the mystery it held. Though she had been instructed to keep it closed, Pandora could not shake the sense that something important lay within. Each day the temptation grew stronger, as if the box whispered her name, calling her to unlock its secrets. As Pandora and Epimetheus settled into their life together, her curiosity grew, fed by the whispers of the gods and the mysterious allure of the forbidden. And with every passing day, Zeus's carefully planned balance began to slip, the unintended consequences of his creation taking shape. One fateful day, Pandora could resist no longer. Driven by an irresistible compulsion, she approached the box, her heart pounding as she reached out to lift its lid. In that single fleeting moment, she unleashed a wave of chaos that surged through the mortal world and even reached the heavens. Dark shadows poured from the box, taking form as suffering, envy, disease, greed, and despair. Each wraith-like figure fled the box, finding its way into the hearts and minds of mortals, spreading unrest and agony across the land. Pandora, horrified by what she had done, tried to close the lid, but it was too late. The damage was done. Humanity, once content with their gifts and lives, now found themselves plagued by countless woes, their peaceful existence shattered. Mortals turned against one another, their spirits burdened with fear and sorrow. From that day forward, humanity knew pain, sickness, jealousy, and all the ills that would forever color their world. Zeus, observing the chaos that Pandora's actions had wrought, felt a complex mix of satisfaction and regret. His attempt to curb humanity's ambition had backfired, creating suffering beyond what he had intended. While he had hoped to balance Prometheus's gift with a reminder of divine boundaries, he had unknowingly unleashed a force that would haunt mortals and the gods for all time. As Pandora stared into the empty box, she noticed a small glimmer at the bottom, a soft glow that radiated warmth and comfort. It was hope, the last and smallest spirit that Zeus had hidden within. Desperate to offer some solace to humanity, Pandora released hope into the world, her last act a silent apology for the suffering she had unleashed. Hope spread through the hearts of mortals, a balm to their despair, a reminder that even in the darkest times there was something to hold on to. Though burdened by the hardships Pandora's box had unleashed, humanity found resilience in hope, discovering the strength to endure and rebuild. Mortals began to honor hope as a silent guide, an unseen companion that tempered their suffering and offered them the courage to face life's many challenges. For Zeus, hope served as a reminder that power alone could not control the fates of mortals. While he had intended Pandora as a means of balance, The unintended consequences of her actions left him more mindful of the impact his decisions could have, even those meant to teach or protect. The gods of Olympus, witnessing the suffering on earth, debated the wisdom of Zeus's decision. Hera saw Pandora's box as a harsh but necessary reminder to mortals to respect the gods, while Athena viewed it as a tragedy that had spread too much sorrow. Even Zeus began to question his decision, realizing that his attempt to exert control over mortal ambition had unleashed forces that affected gods and mortals alike. Pandora herself became a symbol of caution and humility. Her story was told in mortal cities as a warning of the dangers of defying divine boundaries, of seeking knowledge or power without understanding the consequences. Yet, through the legacy of hope, she was also seen as a figure of redemption, a reminder that even amidst suffering, something beautiful could emerge. From Olympus, Zeus watched as mortals struggled with the weight of their new burdens. He saw the unintended chaos that had spread across the world and realized that his power, though great, was not infallible. His decisions had far-reaching effects, sometimes creating more harm than good, teaching him that even the most well-intentioned actions carried a cost. Pandora's story became a lasting lesson for gods and mortals alike, a reminder that the balance of power and freedom required both restraint and wisdom. Mortals, though scarred by the box's curse, grew stronger and more resilient, finding courage in the face of hardship. They worshipped the gods with renewed reverence, but they also learned to rely on their own inner strength, a strength tempered by experience and shaped by suffering. Zeus's intentions to curb mortal ambition had backfired, and he knew he would have to carefully consider his future actions. Pandora's box had taught him that his authority, while powerful, was never absolute. It showed him that mortals, despite their weaknesses, had the power to shape their own lives, even in the face of divine intervention. The gods, too, learned to respect the resilience of mortals, recognizing that humanity's journey was one of perseverance and endurance. While the box had brought suffering, it had also sparked growth, a complex duality that none had anticipated. As Zeus looked upon the world, he understood that Pandora's box had reshaped the relationship between gods and mortals. The boundaries he had once hoped to maintain now felt more fluid as mortals began to evolve, shaped by both divine influence and their own resilience. Zeus saw the unintended consequences of his decision as both a failure and a revelation, a moment that humbled him and reminded him of the intricate web that connected all realms. With this new understanding, Zeus resolved to approach his rule with a greater sense of balance and caution. He knew that power alone was not enough to guide the cosmos. Wisdom and restraint were equally essential. From this day forward, he would remember Pandora's box, not as a mistake, but as a lesson, a reminder of the unpredictable nature of his role as king. But Pandora's box was not the only unintended consequence of Zeus's rule. Join us in the next episode as we explore the suffering endured by Prometheus, the titan who defied Zeus by giving fire to mortals. Discover how his punishment would ripple through history, shaping the fates of gods and men alike in ways that Zeus could never have foreseen. Until we meet again, may your path be filled with peace, strength, and a touch of magic. I'm young Homer, and I look forward to our next story together.